As Lindy slept after our second rough night at sea, we sailed along in the Caribbean out of sight of any land, about 50 miles offshore of the southern point of Martinique. We had been out about 44 hours, about 60% of the passage complete, with about 140 more miles to go to Grenada and one more overnight. We got more dolphins. Let's see if we can find them. There goes one right there. They're hunting around the boat. They're elusive. Oh well, we'll keep looking. We're back to doing a little motor sailing now. The wind got a little too close to the nose, so we've still got about 120 miles left to Grenada. So that should take us less than 24 hours now. It's a nice day. Winds are fairly light. The sea is definitely flat. Hopefully as the day goes along, the wind will turn more to the east and we'll be able to turn the motor off again, but either way, working out. Even though the winds were light, we continued on with the double reef in the main, not wanting to go through a repeat of the first night when the winds kicked up unexpectedly and it was too dangerous to go to the mast for reefing. All right, we're back to sailing again. Lindy had a little nap. How was it down below?
It was good. It was like the calmest conditions that we've seen.
That's true. Now we're moving along. Got a little rain shower over here. I don't know if we're going to go through it or not, but that's the next thing there. I'll probably stay up until we get past that, and so Lindy and I can manage it together, and then I'm going to go down below and try to get some rest so that, yeah, tonight we're in better shape for those nighttime hours. As you can see, the little rain shower blossomed into a full-blown squall. The winds quickly built into the 30s with limited visibility, and we hoped that conditions wouldn't continue to worsen. Lindy worked on the sail control lines to furl in the jib and pull it in tight and flat, while I steered in to a fore-reaching maneuver, which is basically just sailing very inefficiently further into the wind than the boat can actually sail, slowing us down and depowering the boat in the gusty conditions. Hopefully we're through the worst of the rain. Wind. Hoping for the best, we continued to plan for worsening conditions, since you never know what may happen in an unpredictable storm on the open ocean. And we were definitely on our own, with any help, many hours and miles away. The approaching wall of water had me nervous that we might see another blast of wind, and I definitely didn't want it to catch the sails wrong and put us over on our side. Go ahead and get it in your hand so you can feel it, like if we get started to lean us over or something, you know what I mean? Luckily, no more blasts of wind came, with the worst of it being right at the beginning of the squall. But by the end of it, we were both certainly soaking wet. The entirety of the storm lasted about 10 minutes, and we were certainly glad when it was over. our first ever squall like that.
Okay, so I'm out here on watch. Zach is down below getting some rest. We survived our squall, our first squall, hopefully our last of the hunt. Wind picked up a little bit. I think we're getting some funneling between St. Lucia and St. Vincent, like 15 to 18 knots. In the 45-degree range, of course. We have 109 nautical miles to our destination. It's pretty exciting. When you think about that, we started out with 369, so not much left. It's about noon, and hopefully we'll be arriving tomorrow morning. I'm really loving this weather. It's pretty choppy out here. Really looks like a overcast, windy day out on Tampa Bay. You just get these short wind chops, which unfortunately really slow us down. We've got some sort of big ship over here on the horizon. Saw it visually and then checked the AIS. That is the first other boat that we've seen since that random fishing boat that we saw a day and a half ago or something. So it's kind of exciting.
Alright, so I've been trying to sleep down below with a little bit of success, but I haven't been able to sleep too much. Maybe about 30 minutes out of the hour and a half I've been down here. So what's it like to try to sleep down below on a passage? Well, I sleep here on this settee because it's the downhill side. The boat is heeled this way, so you kind of get wedged into that corner there. One of the worst things is that it's hot down here. We've got all the hatches closed. You know, we don't want water to come in. It's a safety thing too. So we've got the fan blowing air. That helps. Doesn't make it cool down here. So you can see as we're heeled over out the window, there's the ocean. The rail's probably not too far out of the water. Over on this side, out the window's the sky. That's it. So here, I'll show you. Oh, see, even though normally the boat is, you know, level this way with it heeled, the boat's level is that way. Kind of fall down here into the corner and just get wedged up against this. And then I got my handy dandy sleep mask to try to make it dark in the middle of the day. You can see, like, from the produce up there how much things are moving around down here. All in all, not the best place to try to sleep, but it's the best we got, and we need to get some sleep. So I'll try right now again.
Okay, so I'm still out here on watch. Just passed under 100 nautical miles left. Let's go. 99.9. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah. The wind's come down a little bit. Not quite as gusty as it was earlier.
All right, it's 4:30 now. We're motor sailing in light winds. GPS says that we're going to get there around 8 in the morning. So yeah, this is it, home stretch. I added some diesel to the tank from the jerry cans. And let's see here, you can see there's Grenada. We're getting close. This is us down here. There's the whole track. We started up here. And that's the little bit we've got left. Zoom out even further. That's where we started out up in Florida. All the way down here in the southeastern Caribbean. It's pretty amazing. I know we haven't made it yet, but I'm already starting to think about it. Oh, wow. Let's go see how Lindy's rest is going. Oh, she caught us. She cold busted us. How's it going?
Okay.
You fall asleep at all?
No.
Keep trying.
I feel like a little kid that can sit in bed even though I'm not tired.
You don't have to wear your life jacket in bed, you know.
I know, but it makes like a good behind the neck pillow.
It's ergonomic and comfortable. That's hilarious. Back out, and I'm gonna go down and try to get some rest, and then we'll start our night watches. Sun's getting a little lower. It's 5:15. One interesting thing is what we're calling the home stretch here is a little over 80 miles. This is such a long passage. To put that in perspective though, this is the same distance as the Virgin Islands to St Maarten, which was a long passage that intimidated us. About the same distance from Florida to Grand Bahama. I mean, really intimidating passages, but yet here, just with our perspective, it's, you know, the home stretch, so it's kind of funny. A few more watches, then it'll be daytime. And then we'll probably see Grenada in the daylight. With this third setting sun, I wasn't nearly as nervous and afraid as the first two. Knowing that we'd finally see land when the sun rose again, those negative feelings were replaced by hope and excitement. Unlike the previous night, we were well rested and knew we only had a couple more 3-hour watches left apiece. We're motor sailing. It's dark now, and I just got done taking a rest. Lindy is taking her rest down below. One cool thing going on right now is there's a lot of bioluminescence all around our wake and our prop, because because the moon's not up yet. It's really bright. Let's see if we can get some on film. This is our wake coming off our propeller. It's just glowing bright with sparkles all over the place. Don't know if it'll show up on the video. Probably not, but it was worth a try. All right, it's 10:30 now. The wind's come around for sailing. I have us flying. We're gonna be to Grenada before we know it. Probably, if we keep this up, we'll get there early, like 7 in the morning or something. And we are moving. Check this out. Very nice. I'll have to get these sails reefed in before Lindy gets out here. She will not like this aggressive sailing.
Not much going on. That's the status. Last night out. 42 nautical miles to go.
Well, it's 3:15 a.m. We sailed for quite a long ways, getting closer and closer to Grenada. But here we're about 25 miles out and the wind has died on us. So we're gonna motor sail it on. The last 5 or so hours, sun should start to lighten the sky in about 2 hours and we should be able to see some land at that point. Amazing. Between 4 and 5 a.m., as the eastern sky began to lighten, I also saw some lights from the small islands north of Grenada. This was the first signs of land we had seen since Guadeloupe in the distance 36 hours earlier. Before too long, the sun began to rise. And then there it was, covered in the mist and clouds rising out of the Caribbean Sea, next to the beautiful colors of a tropical sunrise, the lush mountainous island of Grenada appeared before us. Time to quarantine again. We got our Grenada flag and our quarantine flag ready to go up. We're getting close. to go into Port Louis Marina, and there some health officials are going to check us and give us like a temporary quarantine permit, and then we'll go out to the quarantine anchorage, and we see it for the first time, and there's a lot of boats there. There's Grenada. Probably can't see it yet, but I see like, I don't know, 200 boats or whatever right up ahead. So yeah, we'll be joining them. You ready to quarantine, Lindy?
I guess so.
I'm ready to get the process over with.
Yeah, I'm ready to be at anchor and have just nothing to do but rest and recover.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. We made it all tied up. They've told us to wait on the boat. There's 2 boats ahead of us. One of them is Second Spray that we were with on our first day and night. And yeah, so we're just gonna go through this whatever process they have for us, and then return out there to the quarantine anchorage, where we'll have to stay 2 weeks, and then they give us a coronavirus test, and then I guess we're free to go wherever we want in the country. So this is going to be our home for hurricane season. So it's June now, July, August, September, October, you know, 4 or more months we're going to be here. Whew, I can't believe we're here. I really can't believe it. What a passage. So Lindy has taken the opportunity to grab a quick shower before our checkup. Tell us how you feel, Lindy.
I can't even explain it. It's amazing. I was definitely smelling pretty ripe and feeling pretty gross, but I feel like $1,000,000 now.
I'm gonna wait till after this to take a shower. So while we're waiting, we see like people from the quarantine anchorage. They're all coming up here lining up for something. Looks awful. There you have it, folks. We are done with our little medical check. They just took our temperature and said, go to the quarantine anchorage, we'll test you for coronavirus in 14 days. So we're supposed to stay out here for 14 days and just live on the boat. But we're prepped for that. We're ready to do it. We're excited. I just can't believe we're in Grenada. I mean, it's almost like that 3-day passage that just happened, that we just finished, is a dream. I can't believe that we did that and that we're here. So check out the quarantine anchorage. All of these boats came from somewhere to here for hurricane season. I don't know, there's a lot of them. And they all have to sit out here on their boat, like us, for 14 days. And then get a coronavirus test. Oh. All right. We've been doing a little boat cleaning, but now we're done with that because we're ready to not be doing anything but having fun.
Yay!
What do you have here, Lindy?
I have a real French champagne.
Okay. Is it time to toast to a successful passage
Yes.
and arrival?
Absolutely.
All right. Woohoo!
I only jumped a little bit.
All right. Anchor alarm right
Yep.
before we were going to cheers.
It's
Get that
okay.
thing fixed.
It's just because it lost GPS signal.
All right. Cheers, to Grenada.
Ooh, that's good.
It is good.